All right, so here it is, 2020. We got a pandemic in the area. We're now becoming essential workers. We're working through, not a day off. I'm gonna go back to the township. I'm gonna talk to them. They gotta see the light. It's been 4 years since they locked my doors and since they shut my daughter out from living in the apartment above my shop. I said, they gotta listen. Let me call the township manager. Let me have a sit down with them. I think it's a new township manager. I don't know. I just want to sit down. Maybe their eyes are opened in the light of everything that's going on in this world. So I call a meeting one-on-one. No lawyer, no nothing. I just want to talk mano-a-mano. So I go there. We got our masks on. I go into the office. They sit me down. They have the township manager. They have the zoning officer. And I believe the assistant township manager. I wasn't really sure. It was a lady I'd never met before. And they asked me, how can they help me? What did I call this meeting for? I was like, well, great injustice is going on. Do you understand what's going on? In this time, I'm trying to survive a pandemic. I'm trying to get my employees back. I lost hundreds of thousands of dollars in the last few years. I had to release some employees because the workflow had changed. And it's like bottlenecking. I'm running a fire hose through a straw trying to get this work in there and trying to do everything. It's just ridiculous. I was like, how do you expect me to continue this day and age with this pandemic going on? I was like, please help me. Take these restrictions off of me. These unjust restrictions that make no sense. I was like, please let me open my garage door. I need to diversify. I need to change in business. The same recipe I had, I need to open up. I want to bring other avenues in here and be able to open my doors and hire some more people and try to survive. Everybody's allowed to do different things. Our president, our governor's coming out. Do what you can, curbside, adapt your business, survive. That's the main thing, survive in business right now. This economy is suffering and I'm trying to employ people and I'm trying to expand and I'm trying to do more. So I'm like, they got to hear me. So I sit down with them, I plead my case. I think, wow, I really got through. I was like, you know what? They were just out here protesting in front of the township building, Black Lives Matter. I was like, everything's been going on. There was riots going on. We don't want any of that. So I try to have a peaceful sit down to try to get some unjust turned over. So they listened to it. The meeting went well. The zoning officer's like, well, I don't understand any of these restrictions against them. I think they're ridiculous, but you guys are telling me what to do. I'm doing my job. I don't agree with any of this, but that's what you guys want me to do. The zoning officer. The township manager's like, why are these restrictions on here? He's like, how's he zoned? C1? He's allowed to do everything in this. Why are these restrictions on here? Because of one neighbor's prejudice, this whole thing started erupted and turned into what it is today. So I'm like, wow, let's overturn this. Let's do the right thing. So I had the meeting. It went well. Shake their hands. Waiting for an answer. They said they're going to get back to me. Well, 2 weeks go by. I got the call this morning. Riding into work this morning. Hi, this is the township manager. Just calling to let you know we had a meeting. We sat down with the zoning officers and the township supervisors. We went over, reviewed your case and everything, and sorry, there's nothing we can do. We can't change anything. If you want to change it, you have to go back to the zoning officers and change it. And I was like, it's their bias, and they were the people who enforced these ridiculous rules. I was like, you run them. You were the one that enforced these rules. And they said, oh, well, we don't run the zoning officers. But I was like, Well, the last hearing was run by the assistant township manager, who in the middle of the zoning hearing stopped the hearing, called all the people from the township out, the people on the board, had a little huddle with them and brought them back in. And my lawyer was like, at that time, was like, they can't do that. She can't impose on what they're saying. And sure enough, their will was implied. I was shut down, I was locked up. So again, they're telling me, go back and do that same revenue, go back and do it again. And it just seems so unfair. So I want all of you to reach out. Warminster Township, you tell them if you think this is fair. You tell them if you think I have a right to open my doors and to do what every other business is allowed to do. All I want to do is conduct business. I want to hire more people. I want to be able to use my building as I see fit. In this day and age, I'm trying to survive a pandemic. We're all trying to get through this together, but this township is greatly against me doing anything positive for the community. They see me as a problem. So I want all of you to reach out. I need to hear from you. I want to gather up everybody. I want everybody to email Warminster Township. They need to hear from us. I need to take this to the media. I need everybody to know the injustice that's going on here and what they're doing. So I need your support, people. Let's see if we can do this together. And I thank you for listening.